Honorable Swart.
Thank you, House Chair. House Chair, the ACDP would also like to extend its condolences to the families and friends of all those in the Justice family who have passed away during this COVID-19 period. And we also note the proposed budget adjustments are far less severe than expected. However, it is still significant. 460 million is the budget cut, and this will result in an impact on our courts, which during this COVID-19 period are only able to hear criminal and civil matters on a restricted basis. Obviously, additional resources will be necessary to address the fast increase in backlogs in order to prevent a collapse in the legal system. And the ACDP shares the committee's view that we do not support any further budget cuts in the future, as this will be counterproductive. Chair, the committee has in the past expressed ourselves and our concerns about the additional resources needed by the NPA to face its capacity challenges, and these the ACDP supports. We also support its corruption busting role, and we note the NDPP's comments recently about the asset forfeiture unit that has been undermined by a lack of capacity and resources. This must be given urgent attention, given the key role that the asset forfeiture unit, together with the SIU, plays in freezing assets and recovering stolen state funds. And on a positive note, we commend the speedy action that was taken to arrest suspects and freeze 28 bank accounts following the theft of 5.7 million rand of UIF funds meant for 1,400 workers recently. This illustrates that quick steps can be taken. And the Minister of Finance in the mini plenary earlier today expressed his concerns about slippages that are occurring with COVID-19 funds. And this is disgraceful, given that these funds are very necessary, but there are institutions in place, and we'd encourage those institutions to take speedy action. Minister, you referred to the amount of 107 billion that has left the country through illicit capital outflows. I think it was the chairman of the committee. What role, we ask from the ACDP side, does the Financial Intelligence Center play and the Reserve Bank play in preventing those outflows? We must insist on action in this regard. That state attorneys and private advocates have been embroiled in corrupt activities. These are officers of the court, and it is, in our view, disgraceful that they are involved in corruption, and we insist on speedy action taken in this regard. Lastly, Chairperson, we from the ACDP side are concerned about the availability of PPEs for judges and court officials that might have comorbidities, as this is essential for them, and they indicated that the funds are not readily available. This is something we need to address.
Honorable member, your time is up.